Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong? Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them? We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
And hello there, troops. We're back at it with another episode of Mass Effect 2. And I can't tell you how excited I am to be back with you with Mass Effect. And you're watching Ace of Space Gaming with your host for the day and the weekend, myself, Thumbs. Now, troops, I have quite a happy announcement. One that I'm really excited to get out there is that this, Mass Effect, is getting played on the Xbox Series X. I got it for Christmas. And this is the first time it's being used for the channel. And I hope you can tell the difference. I hope there is a difference, because, I mean, my capture card kind of really improved the quality of the videos without getting a new Xbox. But now I have a new Xbox, and now it's just like, you know, should be prime video for Mass Effect. It probably won't be, but that's my hopes. Anyway, getting that out of the way, I just wanted to announce it because I'm really excited. It's not to boast, I'm just super buzzed about it. And I never even say buzzed. Anyway, let's go over what happened in the last episode, shall we? Because it was a good episode. We were dealing with Tali's loyalty mission last week, or the last half of it basically, where Tali found out her... Tali was sending things to her dad, like parts of Geth and whatever, and drones and stuff to study. And she thought it was to like study weaknesses on the Geth and see if they could get a leg up on them, basically. But turns out someone was making Geth in the Quarian fleet, and as I've mentioned, the Quarians, they made the Geth rebelled because they questioned their life, and then the Quarians tried to kill them. It's a whole thing. So, the Quarians don't like the Geth. The Geth aren't big fans of the Quarians, I can assume. So the question was, why was there Geth in the fleet? Well, apparently they took the science vehicle, which was called the Alarei. So they go after the Alarei to kill all the Geth and hopefully save people or Quarians that were left. Unfortunately, though, there was no Quarians left, and it was true that Tali's dad was on that ship, and he also didn't survive. It was actually a really sad moment. I hate that moment, because you always feel so bad for Tali, because apparently he promised to build her home on the homeworld, and that's really sad. But he did leave a message for her, actually, before finding the body. Like, up until then, you kind of have, like, small conversations with Tali, just to kind of, you know, figure out where her head's at during it all, and she thinks it's fine to do experiments on the Geth. I'm just keeping this in mind for, you know, future Tali, so that you remember what she said and how her opinions can change through the games. But she thinks it's okay. Shepard is on the fence because, you know, they're AIs, man. They're living things, troops. And also, there's a line where basically Shepard was like, if your dad can't help you, well, I can. And I just think that's great. Because she's just like, you know what, even if you don't have anyone, you got us. You got the Normandy crew. And more importantly, Shepard. So yeah, then we find her dad. He leaves a message. Oh, never mind. We're not even... I'm terrible at this recap crap. Before getting to her dad, we see video logs as well from the scientists that were on the vessel, and basically all fingers point to, was it Rael Zora? Tali's dad. About making the Geth, and they were basically trying to find weaknesses, but they were trying to find weapons that were good against the Geth, because... And the kicker here is that the Quarians, or a lot of the Quarians, are wanting to plan to go to war with the Geth to reclaim their home planet. So that's what the whole trial was about. The whole trial was about whether or not to retake the planet. It wasn't to do with Tali. So that's what the dad was studying, ways to get an advantage into this war that they want to throw themselves into. And then after the message, the dad basically said that we needed to pass this information on because it's crucial to the war against the Geth. And then when we got to like the server, well, it basically was Tali's dad's fault. It all comes down to it that he was to blame for the Geth gone rogue on the ship, and as much as he wanted to keep Tali out of things and out of trouble, it still got her in trouble, and now she's getting accused of treason. But because we found evidence against her dad, Tali really doesn't want us to obviously say that, because apparently that like they'll basically scrap her dad from the history of the Quarians, and that's just not good, and she doesn't want that. But that's fine because Shepard had it under control. We got to the trial. Shepard didn't even need evidence because she brought out the fact that Tali helped save the galaxy more than once with Seren and everything else. Tali's great. She's Shepard's best friend, and that's all that matters. And basically, she didn't get charged for treason at the end of it, which was really good. Long way round for a shortcut. Tali's doing okay now. No one got exiled from the migrant fleet, and the Quarians are probably going to go to war with the Geth. Also, something that was really fun was at the end of it, Shepard says, "Come on, Tali, Zora, vast Normandy." And I think she suits that name much better, just saying whatever. And then after that, we spoke to Legion. We now have his loyalty mission to go do, the very last one, and the kind of last mission that we're going to be doing at the game before the end of the game. So, basically, you know how there's two factions of Geth. There's the Heretics, the ones who follow the Reapers, and then there's the Geth, Legion's troops who want to evolve on their own without the help of Reapers. Well, these Heretic Geth, they have apparently made a virus that could potentially convert the rest of the Geth into their way of thinking. And then also, the difference in like their systems, I don't know what to call it. There's a lot of tech talk when Legion talks, to be honest, that just goes right over me. But basically, it's like a difference in like 0.01 or something, in like whether or not they follow the Reapers or not, and I just think that's absolutely nuts. So yeah, the Heretics have came up with a virus to rewrite all of the Geth's thinking so that they'll all be bad Geth, which isn't good, so we need to stop that. So that's what we're gonna go do today. We're gonna go stop the Geth. And then after that, we'll probably get a call to be, you know, going through the Omega-4 relay, which is never good. But that's fine. That's all good. We're fine. Anyway, let's go, I think. I don't know if I need to talk to anyone. Maybe I could do a quick circle of the ship. And then we'll see.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thanks, Kelly! I don't know if you, like, I know I've literally just started moving, but to me this feels a lot quicker than the Xbox One. But that could just be like my mind being like, yeah, this is better, you know? Because I had the Xbox One S, so that's basically the Series S. So it isn't that much of an improvement. I guess it is. It is. I'm not gonna shit on it. You know what I mean? I'm not good with words. Leave me alone.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew.
Oh.
Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
That's cute. I forgot we haven't had this conversation yet. Yeah, so what do they think you do? If, you know, because I'm quite sure this mission has to be kept a secret, right?
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Yeah. They'd game the system.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region, subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Salarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn.
Oh,
Can try, but effectiveness limited.
that's crazy. I love that dogs do that as well. I think that's absolutely precious. Yeah, I totally forgot that they said his nephew's got tenure at 16, but Salarians age a lot quicker than any other species, so...
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards.
Yeah.
Don't live much past 40.
I was going to say that. It's about 40, isn't it? What a crazy short life. When everybody... Well, I think the average for most species is about 150. Take note Krogan and Salarian. Sorry, of course. But has the timing of the call got anything to do with our so-called suicide mission?
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
Yeah.
No, aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection.
Aw.
Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew.
Your favourite nephew.
Fighting for him.
Oh, Morden. That's so cute and kind of sad at the same time. Well, you know what? You're going to get to see your nephew again. Don't you worry about that. I'm glad you did get to talk with him, though.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish
I just
this.
said
And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Yeah.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with Genophage. Dirty work, ethically ambiguous, problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case, regardless. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. You don't need to thank me, Morden. I love you. Are we having like the last talks? I feel like I haven't spoken to Jacob in quite a while, though.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Oh, what are you up to these days, Jacob?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
No, we're not.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We
Aw.
live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Yeah, we
We'll
will.
talk later.
Commander,
That was kind of nice. Who knew I could like something Jacob done? To the other decks! And also to feed fish. That took 2 seconds! I didn't even get time to finish my sentence about feeding the fish. I'm quite sure there's jellyfish you can get, right? I have not bought enough fish. Have I got other models? Oh, I think I got all the models! With my secret shadow broker. I just realised that Liara's photo's been flipped over. Because I totally forgot that I'm romancing Thane in this playthrough. How could I forget that? Shouldn't she just get rid of the photo instead of just turning it over like that? Whatever. You do you, Shepard, man. I'm so proud of you. Samara, it's been a minute. How you doing?
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
Oh, okay. Nice. Don't need me to sit down this time.
You have been a good friend to me.
Thank you. Oh. I can do that. I'm quite sure a while ago I mentioned that you could try and flirt with Samara at some point. And I thought because I was romancing Thane, maybe it wouldn't let me do that. But here it's here. But this time, because I'm a romancing Thane, and even then, genuinely nothing happens. You get close to like kinda kissing a little bit, but she stops it because her code comes first. Although, I think if you follow that route, don't quote me on this, that in the third one, she does kiss you. I don't know if that's true. I've never really tried to follow that through. And you're welcome for the poem. No, but I think I'm just going to stick with we're friends, because she gets a bit upset if you try to, I think. So I don't think it's like mad. I don't know. Anyway, we're not doing it.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time.
Oh.
I will come for you, Shepard.
Thank you, Samara. And I'll always be here for you. Although that conversation lasts a lot longer if I pick the more option. But we're not going to do that today. We're respecting... Not that I don't respect Samara. I always just respect her. But you know. Boundaries, whatnot.
Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too.
You're not saying that because you fancy him. Thin! Shepard's had a drink. Has the ship always been this rocky?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
You needn't ask.
Oh.
Time for me is short, Siha.
Boom.
But any I have is yours to take.
How are you feeling?
No worse than ever. You needn't worry. And you are well?
I've already had this conversation, have I not? Because I remember absolutely pissing myself at that.
No need to worry about me. How are you holding up?
I'm looking forward to the end of the mission. It has been many years since I felt I could relax anywhere.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Maybe we haven't. Oh, is that just another... Is that giving you another option to break his heart? That's kind of cute, though. We should decide where to go. That's nice. I'm gonna go for that.
I spent 2 years dead. Every moment seems irreplaceable now.
Oh.
I spent 10 years dead. I understand the feeling. Strange that I should only reawaken now, when there is so little time left.
I know. Luck would have it, huh? I guess that's kind of cute. Grant, my boy, how you doing? Have you found some more things to punch?
Shepard.
So, what you been up to?
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything.
Aw.
Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
You're so adorable, Grunt.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you could just fight to your heart's content. Hey, Joker, you got anything to say? Yeah.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
That's good. I've never heard that before.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Hope you're doing well. We'll talk to yous later. Yeah, we will. You'll understand that soon. Don't worry. Try to be mysterious. Okay, let's go off to that place. This place, apparently. The Phoenix Massing. Okay. This is also where the Overlord mission is. DLC. But of course we're not going to do that anytime soon. For now, we're going to the Sea of Storms. And we are gonna help our buddy, Legion. Alright, let's go! Let's go and make sure that Legion and his pals don't get hacked, basically.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
She done the mental Joker.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Okay. So yeah, do we need to worry about anything?
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
I love this Shepard's just like, so what does that mean?
And that helps us how?
Yeah.
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in.
Okay.
Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander,
No.
we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question.
Yeah.
There is now a second option.
Oh. Okay.
Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Oh.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
You do raise a good point, but I kind of trust Legion, Tali, and we haven't even been friends that long. I guess, though, yeah, why didn't you tell us earlier? I don't know. It seems better than them being rewritten to be the heretics, though, right?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
It was timely. What a coinkydink. What would you do then?
They're your people, Legion.
Yeah.
You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
Okay. But yeah, there was the... Shepard made the argument for, like, I won't let them do that to you, but yous are wanting to do that to them. Let's just go. Yeah.
This isn't the time to debate it. Let's move while the heretics are distracted. Change weapons!
Like, I already know what I'm gonna do, but what would yous do? I think we go into it more during this mission, so you can find out more on your own as we progress.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network.
Like
We
this.
recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Alright. These are basically chip wires, so we need to watch what we're doing. I love that there's floating things. Oh, hello there, buddies.
Targeting below. We have been detected.
Not for long.
Automated flight weapon range.
Oh, they're still alive.
Enemy disabled.
I thought they were dead.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
We know I love to salvage.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms. Hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Aha! No, I'm kidding. I totally get it. It's just really hard to explain though, right? If you're not technically savvy.
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
Oh.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
Yeah.
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
That seems like a really useful way to live. I guess that's not something the Quarians thought about when creating these things, you know? They weren't like, oh, what if they rebel one day? So, are you still seeing what the heretics see of you, though? Or like what the heretics see when they plug into their servers? Probably not, right?
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Wow. That has the potential to be traumatizing.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yes. Probably not pleasant though, buddy. We're not gonna let it happen, don't you worry.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct.
Alright.
My shields are down.
Why, thank you. More green lanes. I was always kind of rubbish at this.
Targeting forward.
Okay, let's try and place these two in an area that could benefit me. If you to, or Legion, if you at least go
Yes.
there.
Right.
Tali, you stay here. Oh, fuck! I crossed the line anyway.
Threat neutralized.
Why is no one? I know it's invisible, but come on. That was my bad. I touched the tripwire because I'm an idiot. Just as I was talking about being bad at it. Oopsies. Oh, there is it. Sorry, buddy. You don't really stand a chance when I have this really awesome shotgun. That's just the truth. It's just how it is. Gotta live with it. Or die with it. Whatever. I was gonna say maybe we're just too strong, but you know I've jinxed it now, right? I'm gonna die now. Shatika, you look great. If that is your name. I do not remember. Oh yeah. That's bad.
Executing pseudo command. Executing pseudo command.
So it's good to have backup turrets to help you. Nice! Any more? No, nice. Onwards! And upwards! Give some more Geth. And save our Geth. Ba 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 ba! Oh, wrong way! Oh. I thought there was gonna be enemies. Well, there probably... Yeah, there is. He's ready, troops, so let's go!
They've seen us.
There's a turret! I wanted to see it actually help. It's actually not bad. Nice.
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long.
Wow.
That room may run the length of it.
Wow. So it's a pretty important room. I thought there was an option to talk to Tali. Or is that someone else on the ship? It must be. Because it definitely isn't here. Now better not miss it. Oh, more tripwires. Guys, watch what you're doing. Legion, you're edging on that. Is this a docking bay? That looks like a mini version of their ship. We need to be extra careful so we don't trip the wires like some idiot done in the other room. And no point in elbows. If I could point my elbows at myself, I would. Okay. One over there. Why are you making noise? Okay, Legion, you go there.
Maneuvering.
Don't touch anything whilst you're here. Tali, I kind of want you to be there with them actually. You just can take it that side.
Got it.
I'll take it these guys. On the marks! Okay, how you doing? Oh, there's two big guys.
Iowa.
You handled yourself pretty well. I never knew there was two of the big ones. Good teamwork, team. We're really taking this Geth place by storm. The other Geth don't know what hit them. I knew we can
Are
talk
these
to people.
databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of Geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
Wow. Wow, so these are all Geth? That's nuts. Alright, Legion, what you got to say about this crazy server room? Or whatever it's called.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the Heretics' accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database.
Oh.
This suggests the Heretics have runtimes within our networks.
So that basically means they've been spying on them. Because I never really understood that at first until Shepard started talking, and I was like, what do you even mean by that, bruh?
We wouldn't be here if the Heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why
True.
wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other.
Yeah.
The Heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
That sounds nice. What was that like? Well, it didn't end well, apparently. If only... I was going to say if only you could rewrite human brains, but if you could, then, well, that would have been used a long time ago, and nothing would be as it was. The world would probably be a lot worse. Depends on who's rewriting your brain. Imagine telling them you were naive. Just be like, well, you should have saw it coming. Peace never lasts. Anyway, things do change. And people change, Geth. Legion, I keep doing that, man.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Yeah.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different?
Oh.
Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
Aw, that isn't your fault. It's literally just called evolution, Legion. Opinions separate, you know, change. Life's like that. Life's like that, man. You just gotta go with the flow.
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways.
Yeah.
When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you came to a consensus? Yeah. That is a very good way to put things. It was like, well, if that's the way you humans are, it's fucking stupid, basically. Why can't they be more like Geth?
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the Heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Okay, then let's go.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
I love that he's just like, yes. He cuts to the chase. And I really wish I could do that. I'm not good at cutting to the chase. You might have noticed. Oh, we're here. We're here already? Was there not a section to talk to Tali? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, so this is the last bit, and basically we just need to hold position with our little turret buddies. So let's get started. Also, you know, we're gonna make the decision. I'll tell you what one I'm making in a second, but come and let me know what you would do. Would you rewrite do you rewrite the Heretics so that there's more of Legion's Geth, the ones that are potentially helping you at the moment? Or do you just destroy the Geth so that there's no more Geth that follow the Reapers, but they don't double Legion's Geth numbers? Let me know in the comments what you'd do.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us.
Go in.
The indexing operation will take time. The Heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
As ready as I'll ever be. I'll ask that though.
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below.
Yeah.
Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them.
Thank you.
This will only last a few seconds.
Yeah. Then let's go!
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard, Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert.
Yes.
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile
What
platforms.
way are they coming from first?
Alert. Heretic
That way.
runtimes downloading to mobile platform. Overriding your target.
Ah, nice. Okay, that got a bit fishy.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Can't reach that one. Can you get that one, Legion? Come on! Don't. Ah. Ooh. I can do this. We can do this. It's fine. Can you reach this one now? No. So I need to do that again.
Get down.
Targeting order processed.
Okay. Nope, you're still alive. Nope. Nope.
Alert. Heretic runtimes overriding.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I wanted to take cover. Okay, ammo would be nice. Wait, actually, I could look a bit for ammo.
Automated flight weaponry.
If you let him up here. Then it didn't give me ammo. That's fine.
Assuming control.
Ah, I can't reload. Let them come up. We need their ammo.
Targeting order processed.
You didn't leave ammo! Oh, never mind! Well done.
Data mine and analysis complete.
Nice. I thought that.
Shepard Commander, it is time to choose.
Oh.
Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Oh, it is choice making time. And big choices, to be honest. I mean, there's potentially. It's kind of brainwash, isn't it? We were wanting to stop them from brainwashing Legion's Geth, but we're just doing the same to them. It's in our favour, granted, but brainwashing is brainwashing. Let's ask about the virus first.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
Good question.
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Can they not remake it? Well, I guess if you're rewriting them, then they won't want to, right? Are you okay with killing your own people if I decide not to?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
Thanks. Wait, so then when... Are you gonna tell us the numbers here? Because I was gonna be like, where was that conversation? But I bet you it's gonna come up here, right? Yeah. Why is it Shepard that has to make this decision? They're your people. Would Shepard let you make a decision about humanity? Maybe. I love that even Tali's questioning it though. See, she isn't just narrow-minded. She asks those questions.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes.
Never mind.
573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
Okay. So that was like the difference of two Geth that were for rewriting. If my memory serves me correct on those numbers. So I'm gonna rewrite them, okay? Because I think it's the better choice to make, and there's a decision in Mass Effect 3 that you can really, really mess up, but I always get it right. And I'm gonna get it wrong for this playthrough though. But I'm gonna rewrite them so that Legion has more Geth on their team. And we also have more support against the Reapers. So it's kind of a win-win, right?
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go
No, you
back?
thought that.
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
True.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems.
Okay.
This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
That's not
How
good.
powerful?
Yeah.
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms.
Oh.
Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
Yeah.
I really wish you'd said that before.
Yeah.
Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Okay, but are we forgetting I don't have ammo? I think we're forgetting. Can someone give me ammo, please? Because there's enemies!
Go for the optic.
You've got ammo yet? Literally not one of you is dropping ammo. Although, I just need to make it to a certain point. Oh god! I just need to fucking bolt for the exit! Go! That Geth normally kills me quite a lot. Not today, Geth scum! Heretic scum. Because now the Geth are on our side. Except from the stragglers that, you know, didn't connect to the servers.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion.
Yeah.
You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Whoa. I forgot about this.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Oh wow.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us.
Yeah.
We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers.
True.
I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them.
Yeah.
We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
You can't pull that card. Tali, come on. We're obviously going for that option, right? But like, they both pull out some really good arguments. They're both just trying to protect their people, really. So they are both right. I mean, the Quarians are planning on going to war with the Geth. Surely Legion, you know, he's kinda obligated to at least give them slight warnings, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna pick this, because I'm not gonna tell either of them to back off. It's always just better to play the middle ground.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
True.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
Yep.
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war.
Yeah.
Or we'll all end up paying for it.
You tell him, Shep.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
See?
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
Oh.
We would be grateful.
Teamwork makes that dream work, people. Look at Shepard, she's like, another job well done. It's all about teamwork. Don't let teamwork get you down. Karen, how you doing?
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you think we'll survive?
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets.
Oh.
I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Dr. Chakwas, you're an absolute gem.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
She's my space mom.
Commander.
Space mom. I was going to say I'm joking, but I'm totally not joking. Dr. Chakwas is like the mother to everyone on the ship. Okay. Now we're going to talk to Legion, see what he's got to say after that mission. How do you feel about being rewrought and now that you're back to full strength? It's also crazy to think that there's like, well, there was 1,000 of them, give or take a few. So I don't know how many heretics there were. It seems, considering that's who we were fighting in the first game and this game, it seems like there's at least 1 million of them. So there was only 1,000 Geth that didn't want the Reapers to enhance them. I feel like that's quite interesting. But anyway, we're going to talk to Legion. As I said, one day I will wait around for him to dance. But today is not that day.
Shepard.
Oh, we can ask about the heretics. Yeah, what happened?
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
Yeah.
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
So they're basically taking a time out right now to reflect. To be like, man, maybe we didn't make the right decisions. But then they've been forced into thinking that, so that's kind of crazy.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus.
Really?
Please try again later.
Okay.
I have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
Well, does Tali have anything to say then? Since she's fought and Shepard didn't pick a side. And Tali definitely played the friendship card, which wasn't fair, but whatever.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
How are you doing? Have you got anything to say, or are you still fixing things, Joe?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
How? Yeah, are you okay? Are you contagious? But yeah, are you okay?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
What do you mean? That's so crazy, living with such a weak immune system. Having to live in suits as well is nuts. I guess we'll talk about that first.
How did you get sick this time?
Yeah.
I took some fire in a fight back on the Alarei. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
Well, that would tell you to check your seals, right? That's actually really cool how their suits are built.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
That's so cool. And as crazy as their life is, like, the thought behind it is just mad. I love how creative the aliens are in this game.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox?
Presley.
I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
I have a major question, and it's how do you vomit in a suit? Where does it go? Side question, where does your toilet go? I've always kind of thought that about the Quarians, like, what kind of disinfectant system have you got going in there? Do you even need to take shits? I don't know. There's so many questions revolving the Quarians, and the answers probably might be in the codexes of the games. I just haven't read them. So it's leaving me to wonder these fabulous questions.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Yeah.
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it.
Go on.
Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
Like, how cool is that? That they basically evolved to have a weak immune system because of the diversity of their planet. That's nuts. BioWare didn't have to go so hard, but boy did they go hard. Every species is so individual, it's great. I could go on about this game for the rest of my fucking life. So yeah. What about other planets?
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
That's crazy. So, like, even once they go, if they go through with this war, that isn't even the end of it. Like, we said in the last video, or Tali said in the last video, that if they were to retake another planet instead of retaking their home planet, the difference is like between 60 to 600 years of basically readapting to that atmosphere, and that's just nuts. Those might not have been the exact numbers, but it was something along the lines of that. It does definitely sound difficult, but also very interesting from a gamer's perspective.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance.
Oh.
I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though.
Oh.
Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Tali, are you saying you trust Shepard? You'd sick suits? Aha, aha. That's precious, and I trust you too with my whole life and heart. I would trust you with the Normandy. Shepard would trust you with the Normandy. I don't think Joker would though, but Shepard would. Anyway, I think that's really cute. In case you didn't know, I think that's adorable.
I appreciate the thought, Tali.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way.
Oh.
But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
She's so cute. I love Tali so much. Ugh, she's so innocent and tiny. Anyway, I was gonna say let's go.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard.
Exactly.
However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
You got really loud there for a second, Edie. That is the next mission. Going to test the IFF, which sets off a set of events that leads to the end of the game. And this is where I can't do any more side missions because I could royally screw things up. But I'll tell you more about that in the next episode, troops. And I highly suggest coming to see the next episode because boy, is things about to heat up. We're going to go test out the IFF, potentially going through the Omega-4 relay, and going to take on the Collectors at their home base. So, come and join me next week, troops, to find out if Shepard can actually take out the Collectors and take revenge for the First Normandy and anyone that was taken with it. R.I.P. Presley and all the other people. Anyway, troops, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Come and let me know what you think of Legion and his loyalty mission. Do you like Legion? Do you prefer the Quarians? Or do you think there's a chance for them both? Come and let me know what your opinions are at the comments, troops. So until the next episode of Mass Effect 2, wherever you are doing night, I hope you're having a good one, and I hope you're staying as safe as you can and as clean as you can. And until then, thumbs and my gal Shepard over here. Oh, hello! Ah,